Little Miss Sunshine and the Three Bears. Little Miss Sunshine and the Three Bears. Little Miss Sunshine went for a walk in the woods, and because it was lovely a hot day, she decided to go for a long walk. She walked and she walked. As she walked, and then suddenly the weather turned for the worst storm, arriving with a great crash, a boom thunderstorm. She ran through the woods looking for shelter from the rain, which she found a farm-looking cottage in a clear in the woods. She knocked on the door. "Come in," said a very loud voice. The door led onto a kitchen, and sitting around the table were three bears. A big bear, a medium bear, and a little bear. On the table there were 3 bowls of porridge. A big bowl, a medium bowl, and a little bowl. "We are just going for a walk while the porridge is cooling down." "You stay here. If you keep an eye on our porridge, make sure no one eat it." "Thank you. I will," agreed Little Miss Sunshine, and the 3 bears left. Bears do not mind the rain. Little Miss Sunshine settled down to wait, glad to be burst out of the storm. Buzz! Suddenly, the door burst open, and Mr. Greedy Bagger his way in. And on his way in, "Mr. Gree, what are you?" began Little Miss Sunshine. Before he could finish, Mr. Gree Before she could finish, Mr. Gree spinning the 3 bowls on the table. "Oh, porridge!" he cried. "I'm starving." "You can't eat that porridge," cried Little Miss Sunshine. But Mr. Gree was hungry and he didn't listen. First a big bowl he tried was too hot. Yeah! Next, the medium bowl was too cold. But the last small bowl was just right. So, right before Little Miss Sunshine knew, Mr. Green had finished all. Mr. Green looked at the small empty bowl. Well, it wasn't
Greedy, not Mr.
Mr. Greedy.
Mr. Greedy.
Look at the small empty bowl. Well, it wasn't nearly enough for me, he said. I'm off the bigger meal. And he left suddenly. And he left all of a sudden as he had arrived. Mr. Greedy had been gone for a minute when the door really opened a second time, stunned Mr. Clumsy. Hello, Mr. Clumsy, said Little Miss Sunshine. What is bringing you here? Oh, my poor feet. I must have been walking for miles. I need a rest.
For miles, Judah.
For miles.
M-I-L-E-S, miles.
I need a rest. And he went into the living room where there were 3 chairs. You can't come in here, cried Little Miss
Who is
Sunshine.
this?
But Mr. Clumsy didn't listen.
Who is
He
this?
sat on the big chair, but it was too lumpy.
Who is this? So ugly. Who is that?
It's Mr.
Oh my
Clumsy.
goodness.
The medium chair was too soft. The medium chair was too soft, but the smaller chair was just right. So, right that Mr. Clumsy leaned back, but being his usually clumsy self, he leaned back as too far as a loud crack. The chair broke. Mr. Clumsy jumped off and said that he had. Just remember something. And he had to do ugly and really. And he left. Poor Little Miss Sunshine. She was so embarrassed to look at the broken chair. What she was going to say at the 3 bears? Wasn't that Little Miss Sunshine? It was. Then that Little Miss Sunshine. It was then that Little Miss Sunshine heard a loud, grumbly voice coming from the kitchen. It wasn't then.
It was
It was then Little Miss Sunshine heard a loud, grumbly voice coming from the kitchen. Who's been eating my porridge? Who's been eating my porridge? The voice. Who's been? And who's been? eating my porridge? Asked the medium voice. And then a tiny squeaky voice said, "Who's been eating my porridge? They've eaten it all up." Then the three bears came into the living room. "Who's been sitting in my chair?" said the big bear. "And who's been sitting in my chair?" said the medium bear. "And who's been sitting in my chair? They and broke it," cried the little bear. The three bears glared angrily at Little Miss Sunshine. Glare at
Yes,
Little Glare angrily at Little Miss Sunshine. "Not me!" she cried. Just then, the door flew open for
Flew.
open a third time. It was Mr. Lazy. "Arr!" he warned.
He yawned.
"It's time for a nap."
For my nap.
"I need a bed." You're not sleeping in my bed. You're not sleeping in my bed. You're not sleeping in my bed, boomed the big bear. You are not sleeping in my bed," said the medium bed. "You're not sleeping in my bed," squeaked the little bear, but Mr. Lazy face fell. You can come and sleep at my house," said Little Miss Sunshine. The three bears were very happy to hear this, so Mr. Lazy and Little Miss Sunshine said goodbye and set off back to her house. However, as you know, it was very long walk, and Mr. Lazy have to stop. Having to stop for a quick 40 wings.
Yeah.
So it was very late and finally arrived.
When they finally
arrived. Late enough for Little Miss Sunshine, the three bears packed one bedtime. Big Bear was in his big bed. Big Bear was in his big bed. Medium Bear was in his medium bed. The little bear was in his little bed. Mr. Lazy tucked up in Little Miss Sunshine's bed. And Little Miss Sunshine was on the sofa. Poor Little Miss Sunshine. The end.